So, hello again guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to part 5 of my 2021 fireworks display stash video series thing, where I show you guys some ludicrous quantities of fireworks that I've bought to set off at various points through the year. So up till now we've seen various quiet fireworks, a couple barrage packs, and some normal cakes and barrages, some candles, etc. Now we're going to look at some of the monster fireworks that I've got. We've got 3 big compounds here. We've got Celtic, of course, with Hasta La Vista Baby. We've got Fireworks Show 200 from Klasek, and then we've got the Klasek Signature Range 239. But we'll start with the smallest of these. Now, small, relatively speaking. This is still a huge firework. It still weighs a fair amount. I don't actually know how much it weighs. It might say somewhere on the box. I can't see it. Really nice firework, this. 2 kilos of powder, as you can see there. 118 shots, mixed effect. 2 different cakes, you can see there. Cat 3, so of course you're looking at least 25 meters, but I would personally fire this at more like 50 meters. It just looks better from that distance. We'll see in here the different sort of firing patterns we've got. So we've got some fanned out 20mm shots in the beginning, straight into some 30mm shots, straight firing. Then it fires left and right in these 2 rows. Then we're into the second cake, more straight firing 30mm. Then we've got a row of 25mm, which all fire as a volley, all 11 of them. And then we've got some 30mm fanned shots at the end. So the 20mm are all comets and pearls, really nice colours, really bright colours, and with a strobe white mine. Then into various different effects. I couldn't name them all. The fanned ones, that's a nice touch because it just means that it spreads the effect in the sky better, fills the sky more, which is always good. More straight firing. These 25mm shots are really nice. Like I said, they all fire as a volley, and they break with blue stars and what's the effect called? Silver, no, not silverfish. Flying fish, that's the one. They look really nice when they all go off together because it just amplifies the effect. And then various different effects across here, and I believe the final row is a volley, some kind of crackle, and I think there's a couple of salutes in there as well, which I didn't realise until just now. I've just watched the video to recap what it does. Celtic don't usually put salutes in their fireworks. Not a lot of them have salutes off the top of my head. A couple of their dump cakes do, but other than that, that's about it. So that's a nice added bonus. But yeah, really nice fireworks, sort of the smaller end of the scale in terms of compounds that are available, but still a really, really good firework from Celtic, obviously. Then underneath that, we've got Fireworks Show 200 from Klasek. I can't find the logo, never mind. You see the performance stats there, 200 shots, hence the name, 200 seconds, hence the name, though I think that's probably a little inaccurate. I don't think it's going to be quite that long. All shots are 30mm and just shy of 4 kilos in this, which is the max weight limit we can have in the UK for a compound firework. A Cat 3 compound firework, that is. So as you can see there, I won't bother showing you inside because that's all it is. It's just 4 50-shot cakes, all straight firing. And that might sound boring, but it's actually really a really good firework. Some of the effects, the colours in this look awesome. It's not just one shot after another, the same pace all the way through, and really monotonous. It has a mixed firing pace, but some really nice colours, really good variety of effects. And with that many shots, you'd think they'd run out of effects, but they don't seem to. Obviously 30mm, the breaks are going to be big, lots of powder in each shot, etc, etc. So that's a really good firework. I'd class as a filler. It doesn't have any particular finale in it like a lot of cakes do. It sort of starts and then it finishes as it starts, with no volley of 10 shots or anything like that. So that's definitely a filler cake, but yeah, a really good quality filler cake. That's yeah, see how happy that guy is. He says the quality is guaranteed, so I would be inclined to agree with him. And then under here we've got an even bigger firework, even more powder. You can see that there, just shy of 4 kilos, 239 shots, 180 seconds. I've seen ones fire in 2/3 of that time. And we've got a mixed bore size again. We've got 20, 25 and 30. this being part of their signature range, Klasek signature range. We'll have a look inside. The box looks a bit battered, but you'll see why in just a second. Take all this polystyrene out. So these cakes are all different sizes, as you can see, and because of that, the box isn't particularly strong and rigid because you've got all this empty space. So the box tends to fall apart a bit. So you can see we've got a really big, what's that, 100-shot cake, 20 millimeters to begin with. Then we step it up to 25 millimeter. That looks like a 49 shot. And then we've got another 25. In fact, this is a mixed effect cake, so or mixed bore. So we've got 25s and 30s. And then the final one is a really nice 36 shot, 30 millimeter cake. Now I've seen only good things and read only good things about this. Really good mixture of effects, obviously different bore sizes. So it starts off on the smaller cake and builds up to the bigger 30 millimeter shots. So as it progresses, the quality only improves. But yeah, really looking forward to this. I think Fireworks Show 200 is better personally because it's all 30 mil, so all the shots are really good. Obviously 20 mil, naturally the shots aren't going to be quite so impressive, but still the quality is definitely there. Really good duration. Again, I'd class this as a filler. I wouldn't put this into a finale, it goes on for too long, but sometimes it's nice to just have a cake that you can light and then stand back and watch for a couple of minutes and actually enjoy the show that you're firing. So yeah, that is part one of the compounds of this year's stash. I've got more coming up in the next video, and that will probably be the final video before I start doing setup videos and display videos and so on. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned for part 6, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.